Write this stuff so that other people should call in according to my brother Gatunde.
Yes. All right. Thank you so much, Pastor Father, for calling this evening to give your advice and to share your thoughts with Tola. She has heard you, and I know that she will take note of every advice that you are giving. It said a lot of things, and that I'm going to touch on very, very soon. But Tola is a 29-year-old lady who works in a small office, and she says that she's very dedicated to her work to the extent that when there is any extra work to be done. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening. Anthony, calling from Abulagba
Good
Working Place.
evening,
Happy
Anthony.
New Year.
How are you today? Happy New Year,
Happy,
Anthony. It's so good to have you.
Happy New Year. Happy New Year to everybody in the studio. Happy New Year to radio listener, those who go call, those who not go call. I greet everybody. Now, I thank God for our face and body. Don't see another year again.
Mm.
You hear me?
Yes, I can. I can hear you.
Hello. Although even those I just turned to my radio, I listened for sport before those kind of for that thing, yeah. But I don't understand the story, even though they don't and they're not saying. But if that's the work, you say they don't appreciate you, they know they will give you extra work. If anything you're supposed to do for this life, you do it for yourself.
Mm.
Because the person when you do something for good reward, now God get the way to reward you in another way, in a different way.
Yeah.
You understand? By the time yes or Sunday say, it is not the work when you work. Now the money where they pay you, they feed yourself. God will provide in another way.
Mm.
If you come on transport, come on everything, you don't finish. God will provide for everybody. Sure, sir. Tola, that is the truth. If you do your best, I leave the rest to God to do for you. If they not how you give you your position, go up. Let it be. If you give you your position, let it be. Let me say because they say they find position. Want me to hire your salary or me to hire you go up. When you go to meet the call a manager or the MD or something like that, they will tell you say use what you have, bear what you want. You know, you are a woman. You say you never marry. 29 years. You say, look, just do the one if you do. At least the work they give you, they pay your husband, you take care of your family, other maybe your mother, your father, your siblings. I don't have anything to say too much. This kind of story itself. You're not supposed to come already your story to say like Shantan. Do your best and leave the rest of God. Pray to God.
Yes.
God will lift you higher. No what God will get for you for front. I work for good 5 years for one place. 20,000 and they pay me. But I have patience. End of the day, they increase the salary. You understand? Let me be the thing. Patience, they say patience don't even sparta is both. You know, because of say they know how you want to come. What are the one you want to go? Now you can work fast. I rest my case. Let me give other people a chance to call. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Anthony. All right. Thank you so much, Anthony, for calling to share your thoughts this evening with Tola. Tola is a 29-year-old lady who works in a small company, and she says that she's quite dedicated to her work. And because of that, whenever there is extra work to be done in the office, people sort of like say, oh, Tola can do it. She's responsible. She's responsible. So when, let's say, they are having a meeting and they need somebody to plan it, it will be Tola. When there is something to share in the company, it will be Tola they would put in charge. Anything outside the work that they do normally, Tola is usually the one assigned to get it done because they feel like she's responsible and it's becoming too much. She feels like they're beginning to take her for granted and she doesn't like that. So she's asking, how do I set boundaries? How do I set boundaries with these people so that I can face my work that I'm here to do and not just do everything that comes my way? I want to be able to do what is mine and say no when need be. Not just because I'm responsible and I like to work, but there is need for me to start to set boundaries at this time. And that's what she's asking for advice for. The number is 07000 917 Tola is listening to the show right now, and she would love to hear from you. She would love to know your thoughts and your contributions for her this evening. Pastor Father called earlier and he says that you are training yourself for your own work. When you do someone's work right, you are building yourself to cater for yours later. You are building yourself to do yours well later. Right. So, hello, good evening. Hello? Oh, okay. So we lost that call. So he says that you are training yourself for your own work. So don't see it like, oh, it's too much, it's overbearing. Don't see it like that. See it as you just putting your quota into ensuring that the office runs smoothly, that the office goes on well and everything is fine. Don't see it like, oh, you're taking me for granted, they're using me anyhow, because you treat people's work the way you want yours to be treated. Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening. Hello? All right, looks like we lost that call. The number still remains 07000 917 917. 07000 917 917. You can also call 09155 917 917. 09155 917 917 to share your advice for Tola this evening. She's listening to the show right now and she'll love to know your advice and your thoughts for her. 07000 917 917.
Hello, ma.
Also, I also mentioned. Hello,
Hello.
good evening.
Good evening, ma.
Good evening.
Yeah, hello. Yeah, compliment of the season, no. But thank you so much. Yeah, I'm the one that using my phone to call. The network is not okay. That's why I called this call night. Good evening, all the family. Almighty God will bless you. Thank you, Finifoluwa. Am I right?
Finifoluwa.
Hello, am I right? Finifoluwa. Thank you for making us happy. And I wanted to greet all the family, home and abroad. Almighty God will bless you. And in our new year, and Almighty God will continue blessing all of us. Mm-hmm. And then my daddy pastor, thank you so much, and Anthony. And then I wanted to continue where my daddy stopped because of the time. And I wanted to is it 1 hour now or what?
It's still 2 hours for now.
It's okay. Let me go straight away because of that, and we are new year now. And I wanted to greet all my family. You a lot, the plenty that I cannot mention. Almighty God will bless you. And I need more people to call him again. And let me stop where daddy is stop. Is it Tola, right?
Tola.
Tola, I wanted to beg you, continue doing what you are doing. What I mean in this life is that no matter anything you are doing in organization, you are doing it for yourself. Because very soon you will not be there for so long. By the time you start your business, all these things you are doing, everything will come in. And they will help you a lot. That's what I'm training to do. And when you are doing something in organization and the people are saying that like we do that, it's something that happened to me personally in my office. I collect the best staff, I collect awards, come and still work for someone kill me. I'm not the kind of person that moment for your law mother. I see people every day. I don't pay for money, but I see people. Sometimes when I go to market, maybe I wanted to do something, say, they are paid. I did join yesterday, they said they are paid. In fact, when they say what I'm saying, they said I wanted to do something, people will say that, you don't know me. You I said, you are the one that work in this branch, you are the one that do this thing. I said, no, I don't want. My management, they said no. And the one that just come and say that money, okay, so you don't need. People are watching, everybody are watching. In fact, like when my daddy said you, the way you will see the reward, you will not know. But all of them that are doing this, they know your value, they know what you want. That's why I'm telling you that when you are in organization, say something that you can use to help the organization. When you are not there, like when my dad was, they will say me. Sometimes, when I day leave, I'm not around, come and see the customer will be calling me. If I go when they say, I need you, the way people are doing something, the way you are doing something, people, they'll be praying, their prayer, because their prayer alone, everything alone, or more to more. In fact, I thank God every day. If I tell you the way I speak, the way Almighty God bless me this December, or more. Tola, don't delay. In fact, normally, my dad always telling me this, party shut up. But do it with wisdom and understanding. To back to the rest. And the guy see, but your primary assignment, your duty in office, you must do that one. But the rest, you can do it. Sometimes you can come and see our operation head. Everybody they are saying, to the way customer come to the way papa, don't do that. Mom, that we are used to it. Because I don't pray that my organization should be done or any party should be done. And the guy see, I need to make them happy. That's why I'm telling you, sorry, when they say, sorry, you have seen everything. But when you are doing this, you don't know the way they are giving. In fact, your record, people are recording it. Your GM, your guy, your boss, they are watching you. People that are lazy in your office, customer know. People that are hardworking. In fact, I'm telling them when we are doing it, customer know each of us. They know our behavior. They know the way we are doing things. That's why they are recording. I know some customers when they will give me something, they will say, they give you this, so it's not maybe your menu. They will call me, say, Mr. Man, you say you don't know. When you are going, they don't drop this thing at the gate. You say, that's it. Because our management is doing us fine. They are not saying that you should beg for money. But customers say, more forget. They wanted to give you something for you. What it? That's it. I guess one day I'm doing shopping for my family when they are going. I wanted to buy shoe for them. One customer, really, I don't know, he's taking the all the shoe, everything I wanted to buy for them. You look at it, I don't know. You can't believe after I do my shopping, you won't come and say, boss, collect you. I say, what up? I don't know. You say, you are the one that work in the bank, doing all this thing. Give your children when you pay. I said, give them. Come on, I can't count how many shoes, how many this thing. In fact, I see them for. Tola, please be hard working, know what you are doing. Your permanent assignment, make sure you do it. The rest, do it. And then when you are in, maybe you are weak, like when you are tired, just tell them you are tired. The little you do it, let them see your impact, let them see your changes. By the time you Almighty God will reward you, not the organization. That I'm telling you a lot of people. Anything you are doing, don't do it for this thing. People are watching. But maybe somebody will just come to the office and they go and take this guy out of it. That's why you see a lot of people today, big people today, because they see people, they know what they are doing, they are not lazy. That's it. Almighty God will give you some understanding people. But let me tell you something, your health is very, very important. You need to relax and then you need to enjoy yourself. That's why you see me every day when I finish my work, my family is I like going to join. Relaxing there, take my pepper stew, or take my this thing. I'm not doing about that. So people know me. And the little people are giving me, they enjoy it. That's why I'm doing it. And Almighty, I'm seeing people. Almighty God will help you. Thank you so much. Like when my daddy said, let's allow people to call you. Tola. Almighty God will reward you. And the people are watching and they are doing the recording. You help me. What you are saying today is as if I'm the story of mine. I see people. If I tell you the way I see people every day or more, I thank God. I thank God.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much for calling today to share your thoughts and your advice for Tola this evening. I'm very happy that you can relate to it. So Tola, you see that it's not just you. There are people who are doing this that you're doing, and there is a reward for every labor. For every labor, there is a reward, and you treat people's work the way you're meant to. When it is yours, you treat people's work the way you would if it was yours. So yes, well done for the great work you're doing. Just like Tunde said, if you're tired, tell them you're tired, especially for the extra work. Tell them you're tired and excuse yourself. It's not compulsory. Right, that's the story of Tola. She's listening and she'll love to know your thoughts for her this evening. This is Women Radio 91.7 and you're listening to Adult Conversation.
Women Radio 91.7, your station, your story.
Have you been a victim of corruption? Do you want to report how corruption affects you and your community? Send an SMS or WhatsApp message to 0703 175 6537.
Nigeria, a nation of many languages and many tribes. We will stand together, live together, and grow together. United we stand, united we thrive. This message is brought to you by Women Radio WFM 91.7 FM.
Are you searching for durable, guaranteed, elegant, affordable home products? At Eleganza Industrial City Limited, we put you first. From plastic chairs for adults and babies, party tables and school tables, disposable plates and cups, as well as reusable plastics, food warmers and cooling boxes, trash bins of various sizes, baby diapers, lady sanitary care products, luggage of various sizes, hair threads, and lots more. Eleganza Industrial City Limited has got you covered with our elegantly designed products in unique shapes and sizes. Visit us at kilometer 68 Lekki Ekpe Expressway after Eleko Junction, Ibeju-Lekki, Lagos. Or you can call 0818 019 9999 or 0909 147 3665, or you can send us an email at eleganzaindustrialcity@yahoo.com or info@eleganzagroups.com or sales@eleganzagroups.com. You can visit our website www.eleganzagroups.com. Eleganza Industrial City Limited. The name is your guarantee.
Jíjẹ́ ọmọ ẹgbẹ́ Women Radio á fún ẹ ní àǹfààní láti darapọ̀ mọ́ àwọn obìnrin bíi tiẹ̀ yálà akẹ́kọ̀ọ́, oníṣòwò, oníṣẹ́ àdáni, òṣìṣẹ́ fẹ̀yìntì, ìyàwó ilé tàbí àgbẹ̀ ní gbogbo ìjọba ìpínlẹ̀ 36 ní Nàìjíríà. Tó o bá ti jẹ́ ọmọ ẹgbẹ́ Women Radio, a ó bẹ̀ polówó okòwò rẹ lọ́fẹ̀ẹ́, ó sì ní àǹfààní láti jẹ ẹ̀bùn tó jọjú lórí àwọn ètò wa. Forúkọsílẹ̀ ní wfm917.com, darapọ̀ mọ́ wa lórí Facebook, kó o sì download mobile app wa níbikíbi tó o bá wà. Jíjẹ́ ọmọ ẹgbẹ́ Women Radio jẹ́ ètò láti iléeṣẹ́ WFM 91.7 pẹ̀lú àtìlẹ́yìn MacArthur Foundation àti Nigeria Media Innovation Program.
Are you looking for a place to advertise your business at affordable rates or a hall to host all your corporate events and conferences? Then don't look any further for all your advert placements, live interviews, announcements, religious programs, event bookings, and lots more. Give your business the boost and reach your target audience at an affordable rate here on Women Radio 91.7. What are you waiting for? Hurry now! Call the numbers 0905 555 8998, 0806 009 2137 or 0816 060 5673 or email us at sales@wfm917.
Lunch Vibes. Every music note counts, aligning with lyrics and rhythm. Words soothing to the ears, voices and melodies with the best vibes ever. That is Lunch Vibes on Women Radio WFM 91.7.
I blow your candle lights. You know I'm just that type. No, them nothing kill my.
The big question.
Corruption is, in fact, is increasing more. We never had that snake and whether python and swallow him.
Why?
Everything has increased.
Conversational, controversial, and borderline disruptive. The big question.
Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays from 12:05 p.m. only on Women Radio.
Women Radio 91.7, amplifying women's voices every hour, every day.
can't stand losing you to somebody else. Please, darling, come back to me. Please, 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 baby. Yeah, my beautiful woman. Give me one more chance. Beautiful woman. Give me a chance. I keep singing. Beautiful woman. Yeah, give me one more chance. Beautiful woman, give me a chance. Now I know what I did to you was wrong. Please, darling, forgive me.
Women Radio 91.7, breaking the culture of silence.
Yeah, welcome back. This is Women Radio 91.7, Nigeria's only radio station for women and their families. And today on Adult Conversation, we're giving advice to a lady called Tola. Tola is a 29. A story says that I am a 29-year-old lady and I work in a small company. My team and I have the same job titles, but most of the extra work always ends up on my desk. From taking meeting notes to cleaning up after office events, it is assumed I would handle it because I am more responsible. Even when I feel overwhelmed, no one offers to help. I enjoy my job, but I am tired of being taken for granted. How do I set boundaries and ask for fairness without creating tension at work? That's what Tola is asking us this evening. She's asking, how would she create boundaries in a place of work in a way that it doesn't create tension? How would she build fairness in a way that doesn't create tension? Because she's getting tired. If there's any extra work to be done, she's going to be the one they would call or point out to. Nobody even wants to volunteer to do anything anymore. Everybody just says, Tola will handle it, Tola will do it, Tola here, Tola there. And she's beginning to feel tired with everything. At least if everyone is doing it together, it's a different thing, you know that, oh, I'm not alone, we're all doing it together, but it's just her doing all the things that she's doing, and it's quite exhausting, it's quite overwhelming, and she doesn't know what to do. She wants to know how she can set boundaries. Not just to set boundaries, how can she strategically set boundaries at her place of work in a way that the workload is not too much on her and people do not start to take her for granted, to the point that they don't push everything on her and she doesn't have the time to do the actual work that she's being paid to do. That's Tola's story this evening, and she's asking for advice. Tola is listening to the show right now, and she'd love to know what you think about the situation. The number is 07000 917 917. 07000 917 917. You can also call me on 09155 917 917 09155 917 917 to share your thoughts and your advice for Tola this evening. Now, Pastor Father called earlier. Anthony and Tunde also called in to give their advice to Tola. And one of the advice that Pastor Father mentioned is that you might not get your reward in that particular place. And Tunde also mentioned that you might not get your reward there, right there and there, but just keep being diligent to your work. I believe that even the scripture says that, say that we man diligent in this business, and will stand before kings and not mean men. So I know that, just like Pastor Father has said, if you continue to do your work, you would definitely stand before great people. And just like Tunde said, people are watching. It might not even be your colleagues that would give you the reward or the company that you work, but people are watching. In the little way people are watching, you might not know that they're watching. You might not even think they might be watching, but people are definitely watching. And I've seen this play out a lot of times. People are watching you. They see your work. They see what you're doing. They see how you do what you do. And when there is a need to recommend anyone, when there is a need to put out someone for something, you will definitely come top of mind. So don't see it like, oh, I'm being used or taken for granted. Of course, there should be boundaries. There should be a limit to the amount of work that you get to do because you are there for a particular work, right? So, and it's your extra work should not stop the actual work they are meant to do. Because if you do that, you might get a query or even be fired because they didn't hire you to do extra work. You were employed for a certain thing. So always ensure that you do the work that you are paid to do. And if you have extra time, then you can go ahead to do the extra job that is available, basically. But just like you said, your reward might not even be in that company. It might not be in that company. It might be somewhere else. And you are building yourself for the work that you might also establish later. You're building yourself. See it as a training ground, as a training moment for you to build knowledge, to build capacity, to build wisdom on how the office place works, on how it is to multitask. You never can tell the level of skill you're learning just by showing up, just by taking the initiative to do certain things at your place of work. And Anthony also mentioned that you don't work to expect a reward from men. You work to expect a reward from God. God is a rewarder. God is the one who rewards. So you don't work to expect reward from people. You work to expect reward from God. So don't put your mind there that somebody somewhere is going to see me and choose to work with me or choose to bless me with a car, with this, with that. I've heard a lot of cases where the people work diligently in a place for 12 years or more, and just one day somebody just sees them and say, this lady who has been working here faithfully for this and so amount of time, take this car. You never can tell where your reward is going to come from. And just like Anthony also says, do your best and leave the rest. Don't leave the work you're being paid to do and focus on the one that you are not being paid to do. Because at the end of the day, they're going to ask you, who sent you? Who asked you to go and take up extra responsibility? Right. And Tunde said you should continue what you're doing, that you're building yourself. The number to call to give Tola your advice, a 29-year-old lady who is working in a small company where she practically does all the work. Tola is the one who does all the work. She does all the extra work, things that revolves, okay, we want to cook in the office, we want to clean up somewhere, we need a volunteer to go somewhere to represent the company. We need this person to do this and do that. We need somebody Tola is the one that people call to do those kinds of things. And she's beginning to wonder, I feel like I'm being taken for granted. I feel like these people are seeing me finish in some sort of way. And Tola is asking, how do I deal with this problem? How do I address this particular issue? How do I solve this problem? Because I'm tired of being seen, of feeling like I'm being taken for granted at my place of work. So she wants to set boundaries. She wants to know how she can put an end to that in general. The number to call to give Tola your advice is 07000 917 917 07000 917 917. You can also call on 9155 917 917 9155 917 9. And she'd love to know your thoughts. She'd love to hear your advice for her this evening. If you were in Tola's shoes, how would you handle this situation? What would be your advice for Tola? She's listening right now. She'd love to know your advice. So I'd love to hear your thoughts for her this evening. The number to call to give Tola your advice is 07000 917 917. 07000 917 917. You can also call me on 09155 917 917. 09155 917 917 to share your thoughts and your advice for Tola this evening. Tola is listening to the show. She's listening to every single thing that everyone has said, from Pastor Ifada to Sunday to Anthony. She has heard every advice that has been given, but she would still love to hear from us. She still has quite a lot on her mind that she would love to get advice on this evening. The number still remains 07000 917 917. What would you ask Tola to do this evening? She's just a young lady trying to be the best at her place of work, trying to put in her work, trying to show up, trying to just be a better person. But it looks like she has been taken for granted, and she doesn't want that. She doesn't even like that. She doesn't want that to be her. The girl who people take for granted and people do not respect at their place of work because they feel like she's the go-to person. She's the one who can do all jobs, or any job, just give it to her. She can handle it. She doesn't want to be that girl. She doesn't want to be that person. She wants to be diligent at her work, but at the same time, not being used. She doesn't want to be used. She doesn't want to be taken for granted. And she's asking for our advice. The number still remains 07000 917 917. 07000 917 917. You can also call 09155 917 917. 09155 917 917. Hello, good evening.
Hello. Good evening.
Good evening. How are you today?
Thank you.
Awesome. What's your name and where are you calling from? Hello? Hello? Okay, looks like we lost that call right there. But you can still call me back. Tola is listening. I am listening. I'm ready to hear what you have to say. The number is still 07000 917 917. Let us hear from you what you have to say for Tola this evening. Tola is listening. She's hardworking. She's dedicated to her work, but she doesn't want to be taken for granted because she's hardworking and she's willing to work regardless. 07000 917 917. Let me know what your thoughts are for Tola this evening. If you're wearing Tola's shoes, what would you do? What would you say? Hello, good evening.
Happy New Year. It's me, the same caller who called you. I'm the same caller who called you before. Yes, I want to talk about the matter.
Okay, you're welcome.
Yes. Yes, she should go and tell the boss of that company that she doesn't know. She should stand her ground, open up and tell them that I am here to work for what I am assigned to do. I'm not here to do any extra work. Or else if you keep on going like that, it has happened to me before. Hello? Can you hear me?
Hello? Okay, looks like we lost the call right there. The number is still 07000 917 917. 07000 917 917. You can also call 09155 917 917. 09155 917 917 to let me know what your thoughts and your advice would be for Tola this evening. If you're wearing Tola's shoes, what would you do? And what would you advise her to do at this particular point in her life? She's just a young lady trying to be diligent, but she also doesn't want to be taken for granted, because we know what it's like. If you make yourself available to certain things, everybody just feels like you are going to be the one to do it all day, every day, and they don't understand boundaries. A lot of people don't understand boundaries. I used to hear a saying that you let people know how to treat you. If you show them that you are just always available, they would use you to the point that you would feel frustrated, you'll be tired. So yes, there is need for boundaries in this particular situation. There is always a need for boundaries. Tola is a 29-year-old lady who works in a small office, and she says that she likes to take up responsibility when there is need to work. She likes to volunteer to do certain things. But because of that, every single thing that happens in the office, or every single job, any extra work that is to be done, they all give it to Tola, feeling like, oh, she will do it, she will handle it, it's not Tola, she will do it, Jerry. And it's now becoming like it's her full-time job to do certain things in the company. And she doesn't want that. They don't even help her. They don't even want to help. They just feel like it is Tola and she will get it done. And Tola is saying, no, that's not why I'm here. That's not what I want for myself. As much as I love to work for the company, I also don't want to be taken for granted. And she's asking for advice. How do you think she can navigate this situation? How do you think she can still effectively carry out our work at a place of work and not be taken for granted? 07000 917 917. It's currently 5 minutes to 9 o'clock right here in the studio. This is Women Radio 91.7, and you're listening to Adult Conversations.
Earthquake style, no be say one thing.
Gimme key, jaw. Gimme key, jaw.
Be like fire, it burn my body. Taking fairer, remove me. Be like fire, it burn my body. Taking fairer. To the wind up wing. I was thinking too much and I asked her, baby, can you dance with me? See the dance at the demo at the look, I'm saying now which can dance with this? She changed position, say she could teach me one particular dance lesson. Hey, my baby, oh, my sherry coco. Let's get to the floor, make we the dance they go. As you see me so, I'm a fast learner, oh. Baby, don't stop, I never stop it, teach me more. Like fire, you burn my body, taking fairer, remove me. Be like fire, you burn my body, taking fairer, remove me. Open your arms like say you won't fly away. You what you say, see me get by your mind. Open your arms like say you won't fly away. You what you say, see me get by Alanta, one leg up. Alanta, two legs up. Alanta, one leg up. Alanta, two legs up.
I've been watching you, girl. I see them through the stories. You want to let go? I can't wait to feel your body. I dey imagine how you go be if I slap it. Do what you did do. Oh my leg, oh my den. Give it to me, go where it. Lordy, where it. Just waiting, I say.
steps I thought could knock me off my feet. I'm so surprised the way I understand they change the song that they sing. Alanta, 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 oh ha, Alanta, Alanta.
Kibiki jo, jo.
My baby, oh, my sherry cuckoo. I don't sabi, oh, make we dey do am dey go. As you see me so, I don't sabi.
WFM. Movement to inspire and to break the culture of silence. Here is 91.7, the voice of women, the voice of women, the voice of women. 91.7, the voice of women, the voice of women, the voice of women. 91.7 WFM. 91.7.
It's 9 o'clock, and here is the news at 9 on Women Radio 91.7. The Nigerian Association for Women Journalists, South Zone, has called on all tiers of government to take immediate and decisive action to erase and ease the hardship faced by persons with disabilities, particularly women and girls. It was said that persons with visual impairment continue to suffer multiple layers of discrimination, exclusion, and poverty due to weak policy implementation and what is described as insufficient government commitment to disability inclusion. A man, Olaitan Oloyede, has been arrested over allegations of defiling his neighbor's 8-year-old daughter in Okealaro area of Ibadan, Oyo State. The State Commissioner of Police, Femi Haruna, expressed strong displeasure over the incident and commended the leadership of the Inspector General of Police, IGP, Kayode Egbetokun, for his guidance in strengthening intelligence-led policing and protection of vulnerable persons. 6 children who are siblings between the ages of 4 months and 12 years have lost their lives in a fire outbreak in Mongo local government area of Plateau State on Thursday, 1st of January 2026 at around 2:30 a.m. The exact cause of the fire could not be determined immediately and is still under investigation. Today, Nigeria's Naira exchange is at 1,430 Naira to a dollar, 1,677 Naira to a euro, and 1,925 Naira to a pound. For our weather report today, Lagos was sunny at 33 degrees Celsius. French authorities will investigate the proliferation of sexual exploits, deep fake generated by X's artificial intelligence platform against women and suspected female minors, as 2 French lawmakers and several government ministers filed reports with the Digital Affairs Authorities and Public Prosecutor's Office. In sports, tennis legend Venus Williams will play in the main draw at the Australian Open for the first time since 2021 after accepting a wildcard entry. Women Radio 91.7 urged the public and stakeholders to support the passage of the Special Seats Bill, calling on collective action to ensure increased women representation in the National Assembly and State Houses of Assembly. Today marked 11 years and 266 days since our Chibok girls were captured, and 7 years and 320 days since the abduction of Leah Sharibu, the Dapchi girl. Women Radio 91.7 calls for the safe release of all our girls still in captivity. Women Radio 91.7 demands justice from the government for victims and survivors of sexual abuse and rape. If you have been sexually abused, please contact a sexual assault reference center near you. My name is Nifolua Akiremi. Good evening. Thanks for listening.
WFM 91.7.
Tickle me, oh butterfly. Come tickle my soul.
soul. Move your hands and shoes and let's get on the groove. Then as you hear their song and let's do so irate. People wanna dance about great good music, which makes me feel so great. Oh no. So then push yourself a little bit, so I can see more clear. So then you know now, 'cause then feel what's on my mind. Will be over and on. You gotta put your neighbors getting in the booth. You then feel what's on my mind. Will be over and on. You gotta put your neighbors getting in the booth. So darling, why not? You tickle me, you tickle me, you tickle me, you tickle me, yeah. You tickle me, you tickle me, you tickle me, you tickle me, yeah. Tickle me, tickle me, tickle me. Oh, butterfly, come tickle me, tickle my soul. Tickle me, tickle me, tickle me. What you want? Come tickle me, tickle my soul. Forget all your sorrows and push me a little bit of your smile. Oh, darling, fill my cups with your wine, because we're gonna bother tonight. Yeah.
see. I don't wanna mean to hurt you, just to tell you. I just wanna let you know how it feels. I don't wanna bring no heartache. No, no, no. I just wanna let you know how it feels. Don't you know you got me burning? Don't you know you got me yearning? Don't you know you got me burning? Don't you know you got me yearning for your love? Oh, you got me burning, baby. You got me yearning. No, 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 no. You got me burning, baby. You got me yearning.
Women Radio 91.7, breaking the culture of silence.
Good evening and welcome back. This is still Women Radio 91.7, Nigeria's only radio station for women and their families. And we're still giving advice to Tola. Tola this evening is a young lady who needs our advice concerning what is happening at a place of work. Because of those who are just joining us, I'll go over the story one more time. The story says, my name is Tola. I am 29 years old and I work in a small office. My team and I have the same job titles, but most of the extra work always ends up on my desk. From taking minutes of meetings to cleaning up after office events, it is assumed I would handle it because I am more responsible. Even when I feel overwhelmed, no one offers to help. I enjoy my job, but I am tired of being taken for granted. How do I set boundaries and ask for fairness without creating tension at work? That's what Tola is asking us this evening on the show. She's listening to the show right now, and she would love to know what your advice would be for her. So Father is calling, Sunday is calling, and Anthony has also called in to let us know what their thoughts would be for Tola this evening. We would still love to hear from you, and we would love to hear your contribution for her. She's listening to the show at the moment. She's listening to know what you think she can do. She's feeling a bit overwhelmed because everything is becoming too much for her to handle, and she'd love to know your advice. She'd love to hear your thoughts this evening. The number is 07000 917 917 07000 917 917. You can also call 09155 917 917 09155 917 917. You can send me your contributions on WhatsApp as well on 08155 917 917 08155 917 917. Let me know what you think we can do, what you think she can do this evening to make everything better. What's your advice for Tola this evening? 07000 917 917 07000 917 917 to share your thoughts and your advice this evening. One of the things Pastor Father mentioned, as well as every other person, is that your reward might not be in that place of work.
The fact that you think you're working, maybe at some point you might be expecting, oh, they should see me, they should do this for me, they should, appreciate me, or maybe somebody should just come and help me. They might not see it like that. You are in service. I mean, you're not obliged to do it, but you just feel, I want to do this. So treat that place of work like it is yours. That is when you see people go the extra mile, when they see it as their own place. It is obvious in the way people treat other people's work that even if they have theirs, they will not even do it well. The way you treat other people's businesses and work is a pointer to how you will do yours. And it's a pointer to the kind of staff you would also have. You can't expect to ruin someone's business, talk bad about the business, or just behave anyhow around the person's work. And you expect that people are diligent to your own business, are committed to your own work. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that at all. So as much as you can, right? As much as you can, please and please, always ensure that you are in a place where you understand that you are not just doing this for you are doing it for your future self. You're doing it for, you're building capacity, you're building stamina, you're building strength. Because it's not even about the now, it's about the future, what happens later. Yes, that's one of the advice that we've gotten so far. And soon you have that people are watching you. People are watching you, and you would even get your reward in a way that you do not know. And people are watching for every good act, every good thing that is done, every good intention. There is a reward. There would always be a reward for every good work that is being done. So don't give up. Don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on your work. Don't give up on what you're doing. Keep pushing. Keep showing up. And of course, don't allow yourself to be overused. That's one of the boundaries. Don't allow yourself to be overused. If you're tired, or if you have personal work that is office related, you still have work that you're being paid for to do. Don't go and say you want to fry pop for anybody. Don't go and say you want to let somebody. No. Until you are done with the work you're being paid to do, don't take up extra responsibilities that are outside the jurisdiction of your job description. But when you have extra time on your hands, then you can volunteer to do certain things. But if you still have work from the office to do, don't take up extra things. When you are tired, you are very tired, you're weak, you're exhausted, don't take up extra responsibilities. You are genuinely tired. Let them know, today, I am tired. If it is another day, I will do it for you. But today, this particular day, I am tired, I am exhausted, and I need to rest. If they are kind people, they would understand and let you be, because they know that naturally you will do the work, you will get the job done. The number to call to give Tola your advice this evening. She needs help on how she can set boundaries at her place of work, where she seems to be the only person doing the extra work, going the extra mile to ensure that things are in order. Every other person just is like, that's your job, but do it if you want to. But she's the only person who is mostly committed to that. And because of that, everybody now thinks it's her job. Everybody just puts it on her. So like, you do it, that's your job, just do it. Do it if you like. And she doesn't like that. She's not happy that particular thing is happening. 07000 917 917. 07000 917 917. You can also call 09155 917 917 to give your advice to Tola this evening. If you were in Tola's shoes, what would you do? What would be your advice to her? What would you advise her to do altogether? Tola is listening. I should love to know what you think she can do. 07000 917 917. You can also call 09155 917 917 or 9155 917 917. Let me know what your thoughts are for Tola this evening. She's listening. I should love to know your advice. This is Women Radio 91.7 and you're listening. You're currently listening to the conversation. We're currently giving advice to Tola as well. You know, one of the things that was mentioned made me remember how a lot of people want to have their own businesses. But look at the place where you're working at the moment. Look at where you are working at the moment. How are you treating your work? How are you treating your work? When they ask you to do something, do you grumble to do it? Do you do it wholeheartedly? I understand that some places can be overbearing. It can be very difficult to work in certain places, and the pay, the salary is not even worth it. I understand. But when it comes to, working for other people, we should always do it like it's our own. Because there is a reward. There is a reward for good work. There is a reward for showing up for people, even though nobody is seeing you. There is a reward. There is a reward. You might not see it now. You might not even see it there. But one day, there would be a sign. There would be... the universe has a way of repaying back people. When you do good, you get good back. You get good in return. So yes, that's how it works. It's not rocket science. When you do good to people, you will get good in return. And if you do otherwise, you will get otherwise. It's just how life is. So don't be sluggish at your place, but don't be nonchalant. Just because your salary is not good enough, just because you're not treated well, then you decide that I must see the end of this company. I must reel this. What do you want to gain from doing that? You would not achieve anything reasonable by doing that. The best thing to do is to do your best and leave the rest. Just like Anthony has said, do your best and leave the rest. Don't jeopardize another person's business because you don't feel good about it. That's the story of Tola. She's 29. She's in a workplace where she's basically carrying all the responsibility and extra work in the place of work. And she feels like she's being taken for granted, and she'd like to know what boundaries she can put in place. 07000 917 917. This is Women Radio 91.7, and you're listening to Adult Conversation.
Tu sais, j'ai tant rêvé de pouvoir te garder Mona for my baby girl, bless your I never thought you'd leave me, so for anyone, so hard to let you go. Oh my child, my baby girl, the time has come to live your life. I hate to see you go, know you have your life to live, and I can see love in your eyes. Sunshine sparkling in your eyes, you never been so beautiful, and you can see my joy and pride. You can see my joy and pride for you, baby. Smile, I see your tears. Take his hand, my baby girl, and be his wife forevermore. The time has come for you to go. Wipe your tears and never fear, 'cause I will always be right here. I will always be right here for you, baby. Be his wife, my baby girl. Never fear, 'cause I will always be right here for you. Oh, I hate to see you go. Oh, you have your life to live, and I can see love in your eyes. I can see the sunshine sparkling in your eyes. You never been so beautiful, and you can see my joy and pride for you. Though you smile, I see your tears. Take his hand, my baby girl, and be his wife forever. Be his wife, my baby girl. Time has come for you to go. Wipe your tears and never fear, 'cause I will always be right here for you. Though I hate to see you go. Come on, everybody. I like to live, and I can see love in your eyes. Sunshine sparkling in your eyes. Never been so beautiful, and you can see my joy and pride. And you can see my joy and pride. You smile, I see your tears. Take his hand, my baby girl, and be his wife forevermore. The time has come for you to go. Wipe your tears and never fear, 'cause I will always be right here for you. Though I hate to see you go, I know you have your life to live, and I can see love in your eyes. The sunshine sparkling in your heart. You never been so beautiful, and you can see my joy and pride for you. Yeah, just some change, without the change. I said it change, I said it change. Change the beach away, change your home, change your home. I saw that baby,
Women Radio 91.7, breaking the culture of silence.
My Nigeria, your Nigeria, our Nigeria. Together, we rise as one nation, one people for a brighter tomorrow. This message is brought to you by Women Radio WFM 91.7 FM.
Are you looking for a place to advertise your business at affordable rates or a hall to host all your corporate events and conferences? Then don't look any further for all your advert placement, live interviews, announcements, religious programs, event bookings, and lots more. Give your business the boost and reach your target audience at an affordable rate here on Women Radio 91.7. What are you waiting for? Hurry now. Call the numbers 0905 555 8998, 0806 009 2137 or 0816 060-5673 or email us at sales@wfm917.
The Lagos State Internal Revenue Service, LIRS, reminds all businesses in Lagos State that the 2026 annual tax filing window is now open. All business entities are required to pay all taxes due and file returns on all pay-as-you-earn, payee, and withholding taxes deducted from payments made during the 2025 tax year on or before 31st January 2026 using the LIRS e-tax platform.
Payee deductions from employee emolument and withholding tax deductions from payments for services, contracts, or other income are both forms of tax deducted at source and must be remitted and reported in accordance with the law.
To file, visit etax.lirs.net. Log in with your company taxpayer ID and password. Complete your payee returns, withholding tax returns, and other required information, then submit.
The LIRS e-tax platform is secure, easy to use, and available 24/7.
Employees and withholding tax credit note beneficiaries are also reminded to file their individual annual income tax returns.
Failure to file annual tax returns within the prescribed timeline violates the provisions of the Nigerian Tax Administration Act 2025 and attracts statutory penalties. For inquiries, call 0700-2255-5477 or visit www.lirs.gov.ng.
This message is from the Lagos State Internal Revenue Service, LIRS.
Shin ko kun san zama memba na gidan rediyon mata wato Women Radio wata dama ce da za ta haɗa ku mata da wasu ɗaiɗaikun 'yan uwa mata da suka ƙware suka kuma goge wurin kafa sabon kasuwanci, siye da sayarwa, noma, kula da gida, sha'anin karatu da ƙwararrun ma'aikata daga dukkanin jihohi 36 da ke faɗin ƙasar nan domin samun horaswa. Haka kuma 'yar uwa a matsayinki na memba ta wannan gidan rediyon zaki mori damar tallata hajar kyauta da kuma samun kwasar garaɓasar gasa iri-iri. Maza ku garzaya ku nemo ku kuma sauke Women Radio app a wayoyin sadarwar ku domin sauraron shirye-shirye da aka tanada a domin ku. Ku yi rijista kyauta akan manhajar wannan rediyon akan wfm917.com tare da tabbatar da cewa kun bibiye shafin Women Radio na Facebook. Women Radio na tare da haɗin gwiwar ma'aikatu irin na MacArthur Foundation da kuma Nigeria Media Innovation Program.
Our planet is in trouble. The heat rising daily. The floods are destroying homes and the weather is no longer the same. Climate change is real and already affecting us. Join me, Amarachi Amoshi, on Climate Care every Tuesday at 3:05 p.m. on Women Radio 91.7 as I empower you with the knowledge to take action. From expert insight to real-life stories, we dig deep into the causes, impacts, and solutions to climate change because securing our planet starts with awareness, with action, and your voice. Call us on 070-00-917-917 or 091-55-917-917. Toll-free lines for women only, 080-01235-917. Follow us on social media, Instagram, Facebook, X, and YouTube at WFM917. Climate Care, every Tuesday at 3:05 p.m. on Women Radio 91.7 with me, Amarachi Amoshi.
Oh yeah, give them left and right, hot.
You think you know Nigeria's biggest tunes?
This battle is a problem.
Then get in the ring on the Big Team Show every weekday from 4 to 5 p.m. on WFM 91.7. Be ready.
Sell your market on Women Radio WFM 91.7. Are you a member of our Women Radio network? Are you a trader? Do you own a business? Do you want to increase your sales? I have good news for you. To sell your market free at no charge every Tuesday 11:30 a.m. on Women Radio WFM 91.7. Call 07000 917 917 or 9155 917 917. 0800 1235 917. Sell your market and connect with customers far and wide for free. This is only for Women Radio Network members. Follow us on social media, Facebook, X, and YouTube at WFM 917.
Women Radio 91.7, breaking the culture of silence.
because you have it. It comes from God Almighty. Yeah. Oh, picking good, picking good, picking good, we know. Ah. But if you get picking, make you not laugh the people will not get at all. If you not get picking, make you not cry because you not get them. First time is the best opportunity come but once in this world. Yeah. Who knows tomorrow, mama? Nobody knows tomorrow. Who knows tomorrow, mama? Nobody knows tomorrow. Money good, oh, we know.
Welcome back. This is Women Radio 91.7, Nigeria's only radio station for women and their families. We've been giving advice to the lady called Tola this evening, and it has been an amazing conversation since the show started. Tola is a 29-year-old lady who says that at her place of work, she feels like she's been taken for granted. Any little thing that they have to do outside office work, Tola is going to be the one to carry the responsibility. And she feels a bit overwhelmed. She feels like, I don't want to do this. anymore and she doesn't know what to do. She says that they give her too much work to do in the office because she volunteers for things a lot, and people are seeing that as an avenue to treat her anyhow, or to maybe not treat her anyhow, but just pour the work on her many times, and she's overwhelmed. She needs to set boundaries, but she doesn't know how. The number is 07000 forget 917 917 07000 917 917. You can also call 09155 917 917 09155 917 917 to share your thoughts and advice for Tola this evening. We've gotten calls from Tunde, from Anthony, and Pastor Father, and they've all given their various advice to her this evening, all pointing to one thing, that you should treat your work just like it is. You should treat your boss's work, the place where you work at the moment, uh, treat it as yours. Treat it as yours. Treat it as yours. It is very important to do that, right? So yes, that's what we are talking about this evening on Adult Conversation. Tola is listening to the show right now, and she would love to hear from you. She would love to know your thoughts. She would love to know what you think about the situation. 07000 917. What do you think she can do, and how do you think she can set boundaries? How do you think she can set boundaries this evening on the show? 07000 917. You can also call 09155 917 917 to give your advice and to share your thoughts with Tola this evening. If you were in Tola's shoes, what would you do? Anthony also mentioned that your reward is with God. Your reward is not, it might not even come from where you walk. It might not be even come from what you're doing at the moment. And always put it at the back of your mind that people are watching. People are watching. People are watching. People are seeing you. People are seeing what you're doing. People are, even if it is unspoken, people are seeing you. People are knowing. People know the hardworking ones. If you're in an organization of 10 people, people can easily tell who the hardworking person is, and they know who the lazy ones are. So it's just normal. It's normal, right? It's a normal thing. We know those that are working. So when there's time for for reward, they know who to call, they know who to send message to. If there's need for promotion, they know who to reach out to. So don't give up. Don't give up because everyone has said, oh, she's the one that is doing it, she's the one that is. No, don't think like that. Just see it like, I'm doing my own. I'm just doing my own for God. Just see it like that. I'm just doing my own for God. Regardless of what people say about me, people would definitely say, oh, she's a momo girl. She's just vulnerable and she's just, no, don't see it like that. You just do what you're meant to do, but don't let it disrupt your personal work, your work, the work you're actually paid for in that organization. Don't let it stop it. If your work is to do certain things in the office, do your work first before you take up extra responsibility. That's a non-negotiable. So you do not lose your job because you're doing extra work. When you're given a task, take it, do it, and leave the rest. That's Tola's story. She's currently listening. She has heard every single advice so far, and I know that she will make good use of every advice that she has been giving. We have a lot of people like this in several organizations who are committed, who are dedicated, who just wants the best of the company, and it can be discouraging sometimes when it's just you doing all the work. Nobody is even seeing you, nobody is even calling you. Every other person just feels like, she'll be all right. She should go and do what she has, it happens sometimes. People would see you as somebody who is a fool. Or don't see that. It's just sad that that's the reality of many people in different organizations at the moment. But we hope you enjoy your work at the end of the day, and we wish you the best. That one day doors of great opportunities will open for you because of the great work that you're doing at your place of work. Don't see it like you're slaving away. See it as your own contribution to make the company a better place, because your heart when doing someone else's work, it matters a lot. It is your work, it is another person's work. You would also have yours one day. You would have yours one day, and you don't want your workers to treat it badly. You don't want them to see it as irresponsible. You don't want them to be irresponsible with your work. You don't want them to be nonchalant with your work. So yes, give it what it takes. Give it all your best. Don't give up. Don't be sad. Don't feel bad because of what they are saying about you. The number still remains 07000 917 917. 07000 917 917. You can also send me WhatsApp messages on 08155 917 917. 08155 917 917 to give your thoughts and your advice to the young lady called Tola this evening. If you were in Tola's shoes, if you were in Tola's shoes, if you were listening right now, if you're listening right now, you're in Tola's shoes, and you have a similar experience to hers, what would you have done in this situation? Because of our time, let's go to read some of the messages we have on our WhatsApp platform. This one says, Tola, thank you for sharing. I think the first thing is to acknowledge that being responsible is a good trait, but it shouldn't be a burden. You can start by gently speaking up in meetings. For example, when taxes are being shared, you can say, I have handled this in the last few times. Can someone else take it this time? That is not rude. You're just being fair. Thank you so much, Aditola. Another one says, Tola, I have been in a similar situation. Sometimes people don't help because they assume you are okay with it. Try having a calm conversation with your supervisor, not to complain, but to explain how the workload is affecting you. Focus on how you want to stay productive and balanced, not on blaming anyone. That's very true. That's profound as well. You don't need to blame anyone. You literally, put yourself in that situation, but it's okay. It's very okay. Tola, another one says, communicate clearly. Tell them I am happy to help, but let's divide the taxes fairly. Tola is 29 and she's on the line right now. She's currently listening to the show. She's tired of being the office yes person. She's tired of being the one, the go-to person for everything, any work basically, and every extra work, every pylon, no help in sight. Nobody wants to help. Everybody just feels like she can handle it. How do you think she can set boundaries without causing any tension? Without causing any tension at her place of work? 07000 917 917 07000 917 917. You can also call 09155 917 917. Another message says that I think setting boundaries can also be practical. For things like cleaning up or taking notes, you can suggest a rotation. Something like maybe we can take turns so everyone can contribute. That way, it doesn't feel personal. Don't stop being kind or hardworking, but also don't overextend yourself. If you are overwhelmed, it's okay for you to say, I would not be able to handle this today. Your fairness often starts when we stop automatically saying yes. It's not everything you say yes to. There are times when you stand your ground and say no to certain things, not because you're wicked, not because you're rude, but because you respect yourself and you respect your peace. When you respect yourself, other people would naturally respect you as well. Tigger from Fagba says, set boundaries. Low baton. Thank you so much for joining me tonight on Adult Conversation as we give advice to Tola. I hope you have learned one or two things. If you're in Tola's shoes, for example, I hope that you've learned one or two things and you've been able to, share your thoughts and also listen to everybody's contribution. A big thank you to Pastor Father, to Anthony, and to Tunde for calling this evening to give their advice to Tola. Till tomorrow, by the grace of God, 8 p.m. till 10 p.m. on Women Radio 91.7, Nigeria's only radio station for women and their families. My name is Finifolua Kirami. Note that it's good to be good, and when you're working in a place, work there like it's your own establishment. Thank you so much. We'll meet tomorrow by the grace of God. Till tomorrow, enjoy the rest of your evening and have a lovely night rest. Good night.